Hey y'all, what's up? Jamithatsme here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into a live quick chat. Okay, I only have a few stories that I'm going to bring to you guys, so let's go ahead and hop right on into it. The first story I have up for you guys is Janet Hubert. Okay, you guys remember Janet Hubert? She was once Aunt Viv that played on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air many years ago before they gave her the boot, and then they brought in the new Aunt Viv. But you know, we always love Aunt Viv. Okay, honey, for her iconic scene that she did in the dance routine that she did in the dance room, honey, we're gonna always remember that. But she recently landed a role. She landed a reoccurring role on TBS comedy series The Last OG, and I really appreciate that. I'm really happy for her. You know, last year we got the opportunity to see her and Will Smith come back together. They fell out due to some misunderstandings and everything that they had in the past, and now they've come back together after the Fresh Prince reunion. They had a sit down to where they can understand where each other was coming from all those many years. They've forgiven each other. They're moving forward, and now she's able to have a reoccurring role. And at one point, it seemed like she was kind of like blackballed in a sense from the industry. So that's why I'm really happy to see that she landed this role, and I hope that it's up and it's stuck for her moving forward, because she has been out of the industry for so many years. So I'm just really happy for her. And I do believe The Last OG stars Tracy Morgan as well as Tiffany Haddish. So it's a pretty popular show. A lot of people have been talking about it. I haven't seen it yet, but now that Aunt Viv is about to be on it, I think they're in their fourth season. I'm definitely gonna try to go and check it out and see what that's all about. Okay, now that she's gonna be on there. So congratulations to Aunt Viv. Okay, so let's move on to our next topic, honey. Now, I talked about this already, but let's talk about Dr. Dre. See, this right here is a mess, okay? Let me just read this, all right? It's saying that Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole Young, scores a major victory in $800 million divorce, okay? So y'all know that she wanted to have the attorneys and everybody thrown off of the case. So that indeed has happened. Now, she's saying that they had a prenup in the past, but the prenup doesn't count because he ended up ripping it up one night while they was having sex. Okay, so she done got both of his attorneys thrown off of that, and we just gonna see how this flows for her. It says that Dr. Dre reported $800 million fortune. Young continues to make frequent allegations of abuse, infidelity, and manipulation. Earlier this month, Dr. Dre filed court documents denying Young's appalling abuse claims and admitting they're making his life more stressful. Now, I don't know if he fully abused her. I don't know what's true. I wasn't living with that lady. $800 million is a whole lot of money. I still kind of hope that she does not get it. I do believe that she's going to get something, but we're just going to see how that continues to work out for her. I'm not really sure, but right now she done got this man, both of his attorneys, thrown off the case, so he gonna have to start over from scratch. So we just gonna have to see how that's gonna work out for him, if he gonna be able to find some other attorneys, or if he just gonna go ahead and settle. Just settle, get his lady her money, let her run out on the plug twice, and go ahead and do what she gonna do, and you just move on with your life, you know. But I mean, it is $800 million, so I don't know how much he's worth, and I don't know how much of a bulk that is that she gonna be trying to take for him. But we just gonna see how that flows for them. Hopefully they can wrap this divorce up this year, but they say divorces take years. Okay, I've never been through a divorce, especially with all this type of money, honey. But if you feel like this is what's owed to you, honey, it's probably gonna take a long time until she get what she feel is owed to her. So either way, you know, Dr. Dre, all I have is good luck. That's all I have. You know, I hope everything works out. But homegirl done got your people kicked off. And I think she done got some of the side chicks to be able to be witnesses and stuff. So it's not really looking too great for him, but we'll just continue to see how that flows. Next up, let's talk about y'all guy, James Charles, okay? He was a beauty, or is a beauty influencer, found on YouTube or whatever. There have been some sexual misconduct allegations that's come out about him. And let me just read exactly what they're saying. The cosmetic company, so he was partnered with Morphe, and I hope I said that right, Morphe. He was partnered with Morphe doing like some type of beauty line or whatever with them. But since these allegations have come out about sexual misconduct, and I think it may have something to do with some underage children, honey, they have decided to part ways with him. So he won't be doing that any longer. The cosmetic company released a statement to Twitter to break the news. The reason behind letting him go was due to him being accused of exchanging sexual messages with minors. James spoke on the accusations against him on a YouTube video where he takes accountability for taking part part in conversation with individuals he thought were 18 and turned out not to be. I feel like that's the same thing that happened with Jeffree Star, didn't it? Like, of course, he had his whole racial, racist type antics he had going on, but also I feel like he was kind of caught having conversation with underage kids as well. And I'm just like, what is y'all doing over there in the beauty industry? Okay, all the colorless people, can y'all tell me what is going on over there in the beauty industry that y'all cannot identify who's over 18 versus who's not? I'm so confused. The 21-year-old speaks on in the clip that a series of misleading stories and false allegations have transpired, which in turn has caused many of my long-term partners to receive considerable negative feedback. One of them being Morphe. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all be out here thinking y'all so high and mighty. Y'all be sitting all up here, up high and stuff, honey, and looking down on people, probably talking down on people and all this other stuff. And let me tell you, that karma come back and it be in your ass. Okay, do you hear what I say? So now he's done parted ways with Morphe, and then you got Jeffree Star over here laying on his back, hoping that it can heal up in the next few months. Y'all better be careful out here what y'all putting out here in these streets, honey, because karma do not play. Okay, she may not come when you think she's gonna come, but she's definitely on her way. So either way, honey, good luck. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to somebody else. Okay, P. Diddy. Okay, you guys know Black Rob, which was one of P. Diddy's artists, has recently passed away. I believe P. Diddy is actually going to be hosting or at least paying for the funeral and everything of Black Rob. I think Black Rob and he have had issues in the past because Diddy always likes to have full control of his artists' music, their publishing and everything. And it's like, how we gonna eat? What's gonna happen with us? I believe Black Rob ended up losing his insurance at one point. So that was a struggle for him to be able to get the medical care that he needed, because we also saw a video of him. I believe he was sending condolences to DMX and everything because he was real sick himself at the time. And shortly after that, he ended up passing away as well. So I don't think he had all of the insurance and the help that he needed to, get seen about. And I think Diddy was trying to help a little bit, but it just didn't land in time. So he's going to cover, the funeral expenses and other stuff. And I guess he's still going to make sure he has a hold of that publishing. I doubt if Black Rob's children are going to get access to that. But moving on, Diddy has announced that he's coming up with a new label called Love Records. And the first artist that he signed is Stacey Barth. Now, I'm not fully familiar with Stacey, but I did go to her IG and learn that she actually is a songwriter. She's been in the game for a very, very long time. And she's done music for like Beyonce, Rihanna, and a lot of other of our popular singers. So that's the first artist that he has. I am a little concerned. I hope that he does not try to play this Black sister. But for her, I feel like she's been in the game long enough, I will hope, to know how her contract needs to be done. And typically Diddy can get over on people that are not as aware in the game or knowledgeable in the game. So we'll just see what's going to happen with Miss Stacey. Some part of me is wondering and hoping that based on the bad rap that Bad Boy Records got, I'm hoping that what he does with Love Records is try to correct or right his wrongs of what he's done in the past, and continue to progress forward, and hopefully some good come from it. We gonna see. I'm not really sure, because y'all know recently Diddy came out with his antics against, what was it, GM. He was coming out against them about advertising and them not paying him fairly and paying Black people fairly. He tried to put us all together as a group, and it's like, don't include me in your whole shit. This right here ain't got nothing to do with me. You over here advocating for revolt, but you're trying to use the Black people as a whole to try and get what it is that you want. So just off of that situation was a bit shaky for me. So I'll just have to see how things are going to develop as it pertains to Love Records, and the first artist. I mean, like I said, she's been in the game for a minute. So I really hope that he don't even think he can try and play her, honestly. Okay, so let's move on to one more person, y'all. This is the last person I'm going to discuss right now, and that's going to be y'all good boy R.Kelly. Okay, it's not necessarily about R.Kelly, it's more so about his associate. Okay, so his associate ended up burning up Azriel Clary's car. Burned her car up sometime last year. So let me just read what they're saying. According to Click Orlando, Michael Williams, a relative of Kelly's former publicist, is looking at a minimum of 5 years in prison when a judge sentences him in October. Okay, if you remember, the fire was set outside Azriel's home back in June of 2020. Honey, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? What's going on with you? This ain't even got nothing to do with you. Somebody must have paid you and told you to go over there and do that. Okay, go burn her car up. Did Kelly buy her the car too? And you needed to burn it up? Like, what was the point and the purpose of that? You involving yourself in something that has absolutely nothing to do with you at all, sir. Nothing at all. But he done burnt the lady car up, and child, he probably gonna be gone for like 5 years, honey. So I mean, hopefully you and Kelly can be cellmates or something, because it ain't looking too good for you either, honey. Okay, so that's really all that I have, guys. I just wanted to hop on and give you guys a real very quick chat about some of the topics that I have here across my desk. That's all I wanted. I will be back later on to discuss Married to Medicine, like I said, and Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.